Hello guys, I am going to put you right here so that I don't have to touch you while I drive, and that way nobody can yell at me for not having my hands on the steering wheel. Having my hands on the road. I've got my hands on the road, Mom! Mom, I got my hands on the road! Look, Ma! No hands, Ma! Hey guys. So, hi. Hi. I really do appreciate you guys being here with me. Thank you very much. In regard to the wedding, I'm gonna be like, you guys are in my line of sight. Hi! You guys are completely in my line of sight for driving. Like, I have the mount right there, so it's kind of like there we are. So, it actually, like, I actually am looking right at the road. Your network not good. I am not on network right now. I am on LTE service. Hey now, there's my pimp. So okay, now that a couple of you are here and everybody can see me, online safety is something that needs to be addressed. Yes, there's Pam, everybody. Oh my gosh, we got everybody in here. Everyone knows what was going on. I'm not going to use any names. Oh, what I said was, if you're going to say about the Jared thing, no, that's not what I was talking about, but now you got a dish. Because, like, now I want to know. I'm going to teach my choir. You can't just say that shit and not tell me, so... Present! There's the honey badger. Well, a specific person. It was not about the specific person that you said, but a specific person was blocked by me and Vicky, yes. Hey, there we go, we got Synthesis, we got Alex in the house. So here's the deal, guys. As you guys know, it's very easy on here to become parafamous or become a minor celebrity. And I use those air quotes because, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, what? He pulls up a chair. If we weren't on Periscope, like, honk the horn right quick. No. So, kudu neante mole, I don't know what you're saying. But anyways, so the point is that, when there's people that are, my name is Carrie, I'm PassTheBananas for anybody new. When I started on here, I had no following. And to have 3,500 followers and 2 million hearts and all of these people that want to talk, it's overwhelming. Like, it's really overwhelming. So it's been great. Like, I'm not saying that it has not been good. It has been an amazing 4 months. I love every bit. Like, I love Periscope. I love everything about it. But it's the perfect medium, for people to get into your lives. That hair dough, it's on fleek. Thank you, Trolley. How have my eyebrows today? So it is overwhelming because, I mean, to not sound like, oh my god, I'm so famous, because I'm not, okay? If Periscope wasn't here, I would just be doing my thing. It just so happens that I've gotten a little bit of a following on here, and I scope every day, and I'm a vocalist, singer, songwriter, and everything, but we are famous as a community. Yes, we are. That's true. Dem eyebrows, though. Okay, keep me focused. So, as a minor celebrity on here, and I'm very minor, okay? I am no Alex Khan, I am no Alex Pettit, and they're still not even real celebrities, because if you saw them on the street, people that don't know Periscope wouldn't know, presente fesa, oh, Jesus, you just said something dirty in French. So, I just want everybody to understand that we're letting so many people into our lives, alright? Like, you guys see everything. You guys see everything. I show you guys my house. I show you guys, because you mentioned depression. Yes, I do talk about that a lot as well. Lately, in the past, like, week or so, it's been completely overtaken by this person who has been making life very difficult for me and my best friend. She is also a singer. She lives in New York. I love sexy underarms. You're weird. You can just drive. I am gonna just drive. And so if I miss your comments, you guys can talk amongst yourselves. But I just wanted to recap for you guys that the person has been talked to by a therapist, because unfortunately the person that's causing so much trouble, what it is he was a fan turned, like, stalker. And it became, you know, if he started a broadcast and if we weren't in there within 10 seconds, he was easily like, wow, well, fuck you. Well, it's okay. I mean, that's what I say to that. So trying to stay focused here. My seatbelt is on. I just put it under here because it hurts when I have it right there. You guys, let me live my life. So, I'm down for the meatballs. All right, sweet. It is another J person. Yes, it is not Jared. Him acting that way will not help your depression. Exactly. That's why he has autism and doesn't know what he's doing. I know. So here's the thing. Yeah, let me speak. So the thing is that he was somebody that I really, really wanted to help because he was a super, super hard, diehard fan. Is it who you're thinking of? Yes, it's who you're thinking of. Yeah, I'm just going to talk and I'm not going to read. If I miss the comments, I'll catch them afterwards. I'll definitely go back and catch them afterwards, and I can always direct message you. But you guys can talk amongst yourself about this because it became a point where this fan of ours, who was an equal fan of Vicky's and mine, I just used Vicky's name, my bad, and she and I were trying to just be like really nice and helpful and supportive to this person because we could tell that there was something off. How come I can't see the chat? I don't know, I can see it, and I shouldn't be able to see it, I'm driving. But he was so supportive and so sweet at first that we just were like, you know, let's just embrace this person and like give him some attention and this and that and make him feel good about himself. Within the first day of doing that, we could tell that there was something off about him. But I'm not going to write somebody off because of their mental health issues. If somebody did that to me every time they found out something about me, I'd have no friends. So, you know, I was like, I know that this kid has something that's going wrong. Very dysfunctional home. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It is the broken. It's like we were way too nice, like way too naive and way too nice. And so it got to the point where he thought because, you know, we were his whole life, like we became his whole life, all he would do would sit on Periscope and Twitter and retweet our tweets and make fan pages and watch our scopes. And it's like, you know, we like, that's really sweet and that's really supportive, but there's a fine line between supportive and obsessive. And that's what got crossed, was the supportive became obsessive, and the obsession became dangerous, because then he would get angry and we would get threats if we did not message him back within like 10 seconds of him messaging us, if we did not join his casts, etc. It was very unhealthy, and I am not ragging on him, trust me. This is somebody that I actually, in a weird way, grew to care for. Hey baby, hey. It's somebody that I actually was like, you know, because I teach students his age, you know, I teach high school students, and he's 18, and so, you know, did I think I could fix him? No, but I didn't realize how bad the situation was. Hey daddy! So upon realizing how bad the situation was, it all just kind of came to a head with, you know, with Vicky and myself. He does need help. He really does need help. And the problem is that his family life is very dysfunctional from what I've heard and seen. His parents are totally MIA. He and his brother are very, very similar. They both don't have any interaction with the outside world besides their computer. Who are we talking about? We're talking about somebody who became sorry, I'm focusing on making a turn, who became a mutual stalker of both Vicky and I. And what's the scary part is that he actually lives very, very, very close to Vicky, and he knows her address and he knows her phone number. And that was the scariest part, because if I blocked him, I was afraid he was going to go off on her, and he has way too much information on her. So we were both stuck in this fear of letting this person control our lives, and like this online friend or fan or whatever you want to call it. You know, did Vicky give him that? I'm going to let Vicky answer that. I don't want to necessarily speak for her, but it's just... It was really tough because, like I said, do you want me to sit down and have a talk with him? Trust me, it's okay. There actually is a beautiful, wonderful person whose name is Joey, and she has been helping me through everything that I need help with, like going to New York and all of that stuff. And then she actually is a trained therapist, and she took she took a liking in this case. Oh, okay. Here? Okay. So anyway, it was really, really nice that, that this woman who is she doesn't do this anymore, but that she wanted to help this kid so badly and wanted to help our situation. So she is, like I said, a licensed therapist, and, so she is talking to him and just kind of trying to keep him on track. Now, is it definitely going to work? I don't know, because he needs to want to help himself. And what's so difficult about people that have mental health issues is, like, most of the time they're not aware of it. I am an extremely rare person. I am so aware of all of the stuff that's going on in my head, and I'm so aware of, like, all of the mental disorders and what I need to work on, and you know what I mean? Like, even when I'm reacting poorly, I know that it's happening. Some of these people don't have the ability to know, because I'm not going to use any names, but yeah, I mean, you guys know. Therapy worked miracles for me. Same here. It really did. Without it, I would not be functioning, because I was so unaware of what I was doing. And so the sad part about this situation is that this guy does not know, that there is a problem, because he's so young and he's immature and he doesn't know anything different. So he's not aware of boundaries. He's not aware of social cues, like, somebody threw up the word autistic. They don't know what's too much, and they need people to say them, to tell them. I felt weird in therapy when I used to go, to be honest. It is weird to have to just open up to somebody. It's really about finding a connection with someone that you really feel strong and like you feel like you can trust them. That's what you were talking about yesterday with boundaries. Yes. Sounds like some game players I know. They just don't realize. Yeah, and that's the thing, is that, he's a sweet boy at heart, and he just wanted to, have interactions with us. I had OCD and used to wash my hands until they bleed, along with a bunch of other things. I had really severe OCD as well. I still do. Yes, we are doing as much as we can to get him help. But yeah, I still have OCD, actually. But it used to be so bad that it used to take me 3 hours to do all of my routines before I could go to bed and feel safe in my own home. I would have to touch everything so many times, and I would have to check inside my oven and inside my dryer to make sure that there was nothing in here. That there was nothing in my house that was going to get me, and you know what I mean, overnight. I have OCD where sometimes is in one place for a while and a move it annoys me. Glad he is doing okay, with some definite anger issues. Yes, so to get back to him, he definitely has some serious anger issues, which makes sense because his life is so uncontrollable right now. Like, he's not living the life that you're supposed to at that age and he's talked to me, and it's so sad. Yes, I have depression, but would never cross boundaries because people have crossed boundaries with me, and if it doesn't know therapy, sorry, I just missed a couple of those. I have OCD and it causes me anxiety. Yeah, they do go hand in hand. Depression, OCD, and anxiety, I've got all three, and they do go together. I used to take 2-hour showers, so I was clean as hell. Yeah, I feel you. I'm OCD and suffer with depression, but I'm aware of it. Exactly. It's that difference of being aware of it, and we're lucky. We're the lucky ones, because we are aware of it and we can take steps to get better. But when you've never had another life like that, like your only life that he's literally opened up to me, this boy, and he says, he was saying, like, Carrie, I was a pumpkin, but I'm not allowed to anymore. He would say, Carrie, you have no idea, like, how happy you make me. Before you, all I would do is sit in this room, and I would never leave, and I would just watch. I'm very aware of my depression and anxiety. That's really good. I'm calling you baseball freak. I wish I knew your name. Throw up your name if you want to. I can go through a list of problems like OCD, anxiety, trust issues. Yep. Growing up, I had ADD. Thankfully, I grew out of it, so I know. Yeah. It was a love crush for sure. And Shannon. Oh, awesome. Okay, nice to meet you, Shannon. So thank you for joining, and thank you for opening up. Seriously, everybody who's opening up about their mental health right now, I want you all to know that this is a safe place. I will never, go talking about it to anybody else. This is a safe place, and any trolls that come in here that try to, you know, just, I don't know, get under our skin because we're a little bit more sensitive of a group than the average people. I've told my story about depression and will continue to do so, yes. So yeah, so no spammers, no trolls in here. The only exception is Trolly, because he's my friend. He's not going to troll you guys. He's the one that's also sharing things about himself. But like I said, this boy that we're talking about, I had and still have no support from my parents. That's so hard. Have you heard of it? Yes, I'm going to be a part of the WATD this Saturday. Yes, I am going to be a part of it. I'm gonna broadcast on there. There he is. There's Trolly. So my point is that it was just so sad for this person. I'm just gonna call him Jay. You all know that his name starts with a J. That he would come to me and say, Carrie, like, now I feel like I have a life. I feel like I have friends. I feel like you know, I feel like I have somebody to make me feel important. With you and Vicky helping him to, so it got worse for him and maybe you guys. It could have gotten a lot worse. So the point is that it was heartbreaking for me as a teacher, as a person, as just, you know, somebody who suffers from these same mental, not the same mental issues, but similar ones, for me to just cast somebody aside like that. So, you know, I probably let myself get too close, and it was a learning experience, you know, and I think too close is the direct messaging. You know, I should have put a stop to that. Did I give him my number? Did I give him my address? No. But do I still feel uneasy every day? Yes, because of the way that he's made us feel really, really unsafe, you know, based on the things that he's said. I hope he gets the help he needs. Yes, because he definitely he's got some kind of Asperger's, autism, something like that. Just as a human, you hate to see others hurt. Exactly. And I could feel him hurting, because my feelers are out so far because of my bipolar disorder and everything else. And so to just, yeah, I really hope that he is able, yeah, I hope he's able to accept it as well, because his parents aren't going to help him. And when you don't have supportive parents, what are you going to do? Like, when you're a kid, you know, and you have never known another life than just sitting in your bedroom with no interaction with people, no interaction with friends. You know what I mean? Like, it's unbelievable to me that that's his reality. And so another part of his reality was Vicky and I. And, you know, so we were his reality. And then for all of a sudden, for us to both block him, his entire reality fell apart. His entire world fell apart. And so last night was a really, really hard night on him. And we made sure that, that we had the therapist, like, with him, talking him through everything. Sorry, guys. I'm getting my stuff out of my car. So we made sure that the therapist was there because he was completely crushed. His whole reality, his whole everything. Last night in the scope, he admitted he needed help. That's excellent. That's actually really excellent. Why won't his parents help him? Some parents are just completely mentally checked out, and that's usually, unfortunately, the ones that need the most help. And so we're trying to help him. You know, I have this beautiful, beautiful woman in my life named Joey who has been a mentor to me, and she is actually a licensed therapist, and she's been helping him and just really making sure that he was okay. So she got him through the night last night because, like I said, his entire reality was completely destroyed last night. Yes, we both have blocked him. It's okay. Yeah, no, we will be okay. Hi, sweetheart, how are you? Oh, thank you. I feel like a candy cane. Candy cane. You look so gorgeous too, sweetheart. Ah! Sorry, that was one of my coworkers. I'm going in an elevator now. I apologize if the service cuts out for a second. But yeah, I mean, it was out of our jurisdiction. Like, we couldn't help him anymore. So I'm just really glad that there is somebody working with him. And, you know, it's just like, it's so, so sad to me to see parents that don't have any. Damn, she's so happy all the time. You're such a bright, thank you so much. It's ironic because I've got so many mental disabilities, but honestly, I feel like admitting them. I told him as nice as possible he needs to move on. Yeah, definitely, and seek help. I appreciate that, Freddie. I think once I started sharing my story and started talking about it like it was a real thing, I started to become a lot happier and a lot more bubbly. So I'm about to walk into class now, but I love you guys dearly. And hi from Morocco, hi. And I will see you guys very soon. Yes, please play, please pray, please play, please pray. Stay positive, and if you guys don't mind, just send some positive thoughts and energy towards you know who, because he needs it right now. A lot more than we do, is all I'm gonna say. Hi! Alright, so I'll see you guys later, okay? Thank you guys for listening and for supporting us through this.